Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to be talking about silence and how it could save you thousands, or it could bring in thousands of pounds worth of value to you. Using silence at the right moments can trigger your negotiation opponent to give you more value and therefore delivering better value to you. Use of silence in tactical moments cannot be underestimated, and it's a very powerful tool that delivers huge results. All negotiators know that this is one of the most effective tools to use when dealing with difficult people as well as tough negotiations. We are conditioned to dislike silence because we know that silence means awkwardness. And in the context of a negotiation, it creates an unsettling feeling for most people. When you ask for the person to sign, to buy the product, or you want them to decrease the cost or whatever it may be, there's always that unsettling feeling, that silence moment. And usually it's said in folklore that whoever speaks first is usually the loser. But the thing is, people use silence differently. And it is important to understand those distinctions and how those people use the silence. So communicators usually feel uncomfortable with silence because they feel that something's wrong, something's not right, because the other side is not communicating with them or participating in their conversation. For example, if you're presenting and the other side just blankly stares at you and you ask them a question and they kind of go silent, they will feel very uncomfortable and they will try to fill the void with more talking. If it's a salesperson, they'll say, "Oh, we can offer you this as well," or start giving value away at the wrong moment. Another point to point out with communicators is that sometimes their silence means they're angry, that they're very upset. You have to be careful to watch out for that because they usually talk a lot and they communicate a lot, hence they're communicators. So therefore, it's very important to make sure that they are not silent because they could be upset about certain things, and therefore you should watch out for that. Now, you could have alphas, very driven individuals. They are seeing silence as time for them to speak, something that they could say to show them how great they are or to attack, or they will use silence as a cue to start talking and start demanding or whatever it may be. It's their weakness. They don't necessarily see silence as a tool to reflect. Like any alpha, they view time as money, and therefore silence is a lost opportunity. However, the analysts, that's what they do. The analyst could be thinking and reflecting on what they've just heard, and therefore they need the time to think and mull things over in their head before they start to commit or they move forward in the negotiation process. They might even say, "No, hold on a second, let me think about this." And that gives them time to reflect. Analysts, they use time to think and reflect and to prepare their next proposal. When you're negotiating against these particular types, you have to understand how they use silence and what effect it could have on them. Please make sure you understand who you're negotiating with and how they treat silence in order to best use it to your advantage. So silence really is a tactical weapon. In order for you to become really good at it, you have to practice it daily. I'm not talking about big negotiations. I'm talking about at home. I'm talking about in the office, your sales calls, your supplier calls, your internal operational calls, whatever it may be. It's very critical that you get good at it in order for you to be using it in the larger context of negotiation. For example, somebody phones you up, "Oh, you sent me this email, it's a massive problem," and you say, "Okay, so how do we solve that?" And you stay quiet. You didn't give them the solution. You might know the solution, but you want them to tell you because you want them to take ownership of whatever the problem is because you want them to solve it. And it's those things will improve your negotiation silence use as a weapon to deliver best results for you. So the lesson here is silence is golden. Please use it more often. I hope you like watching this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.